6 questions. As question numbers, please. The first 6 questions, syllogisms. Which one should I explain out of these 6? Quick, question numbers 1 to 6. Then 7th one. Now question number 7. What is given in this one? Question number 7, the government of state X has given a deadline. Now the government has given a deadline of state X has given a deadline to all the companies responsible for providing public transport services. Okay, for all the companies who are providing these public transport services, the government has given a deadline in the state for installing a panic button, isn't it? The panic button in their vehicles. This panic button can be used in case of an emergency and will activate a GPS tracker attached to it, which will send a distress signal across all the police stations in that area, isn't it? Now the government has asked all the public transport providers to install this button. Now sir, whenever there is a requirement, panic button, if any person who is in danger will press that button, then that can definitely send the signals to all the police stations in and around that area. Then which of the following may be a reason for such a demand by the government? Now sir, the government has asked to install this panic button. Then what is the requirement for this one? Now we need to check out, there could be a reason behind this one. Now some people in state X consider public transport very crowded. Is this the reason? And many people in state X travel by road, especially by buses. And is this the reason? And state Y was the first state. Now here the above thing is talking about X, here it is Y, that is nowhere ruled out. And as per the recent report, number of crimes in public transport vehicles has doubled this year as compared to the last year. As the number of crimes in the public transport were doubled this year, and this is the reason why the government has asked all the public transport providers to install this panic button. Clear now? Then what is your answer here? 4 is the answer. There is a requirement. What is the requirement here? When compared with the last year, this year, the incidents were doubled this year. 7th one. Then question number 8. Now 8 onwards, 8 to 13. J, K, L, M, P, Q, R, S are seated around a circular area at equal distance between each other, but not necessarily in the same order. Some of the people are facing the center, while some of the people are facing away from the center, isn't it? Some people are facing the center, some people are away from the center. How many persons are there? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next one. K sits second to the right of P. K is an immediate neighbor of J. P faces the center clearly given. As P faces the center clearly given, now we should fix this P at this place. As P is here, K sits to the immediate right of P, K must be at this place. And K is an immediate neighbor of J. As K is an immediate neighbor of J, J must be here. K sits second to the right of P. As K is seated second to the right of P, where should this K? K must be at this place. K sits second to the right of P. Then K is an immediate neighbor of J. As K is an immediate neighbor of J, tell me what are the different possibilities. J can be either at this place or the second possibility 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now P is at this place, K is here and J can be here. There are 2 possibilities, isn't it? P faces the center and sits to the immediate left of M. P who is facing the center and this P is to the immediate left hand side of M. As this P is to the immediate left hand side of M, what are the different possibilities? M can be either here or M can be here, isn't it? Now in this one, P is an immediate left hand side of M, hence M is facing away from the center. P faces the center and P sits to the immediate left hand side of M. Next one. S sits second to the right of M. S is seated second to the right of M in this one, S at this place. S is seated second to the right of M. Now in this one, if P is here and P sits second to the right, and then M, if M is here, P is to the immediate right and S will be here, that is one possibility. Or if M is here, then this P is to the immediate right hand side, P is here, then S will be here. Hence M or S must be in these 2 places only. Clear now? M or S. Then, now sir, what about this P? Once again, P faces this and sits to the immediate left of M, sorry. this P is to the immediate left hand side of M. As this P is to the immediate left hand side of M, now this, if M is here and this M must be away from the center only, isn't it? Then only P sits to the immediate left of M. Then what is the other information here? Then S. Now S sits second to the right of M, then S will be at this place, if M is here. Or if M is here, then this M must be facing the center. If M is facing the center, then P sits to the immediate left hand side of M, and this S is seated second to the right of M, hence S must be here, which is not possible, which implies that S cannot be here and M cannot be here. Are you following this one or not? M cannot be at this place. Why M cannot be at this place? Because if M is here, then this M must be facing the center, then P sits to the immediate left of M, and this S is seated second to the right of M, which is not possible. Done with this? Hence M cannot be at this place. Hence M is here, S is here. Done with this? Then neither K nor L is an immediate neighbor of M. Neither K nor L is an immediate neighbor of M. K and L cannot be in these two places, and K and L cannot be here. Neither K nor L is an immediate neighbor of M. S sits second to the right of M. This S is seated second to the right of M. Next one. L sits to the immediate right of S. L is to the immediate right hand side of S. As L is to the immediate right hand side of S, L cannot be here, L must be here. L is to the immediate right of S means S must be away from the center. L is to the immediate right of S, S is here, and this S is away from the center. R sits third to the right of Q. R is seated third to the right of Q, R and Q. Now if R is here, Q will be here, or if R is here, Q will be here, R and Q. And similarly here also, R and Q. If R is here, Q will be here, and vice versa, R and Q can be in these three places. R sits third to the right of Q. Both L and Q face the same direction as M. L and Q both face the same direction as M. L is away, and this Q is also away from the center. Now M is away. Now this L is also away from the center, isn't it? Then next one. R sits third to the right of Q. Both L and Q face the same direction as M. Q sits second to the right of J. Now Q is seated second to the right of J. As Q is here, this Q must be facing towards the center, then only J will be here. Q sits second to the right of J. If Q is here, Q sits second to the right of whom? Q sits second to the right of J. As Q is seated second to the right of J, hence J must be away from the center, then Q will be here. Clear now? Q sits second to the right of J. Now J is facing towards the center, and Q sits second to the right of J, R cannot be at this place. Q sits second to the right of J. Done with this? Q sits second to the right of J. As Q is here, then R will be at this place. R at this place. And Q sits second to the right of J. Both the immediate neighbors of Q face the same direction. Immediate neighbors of Q are facing the direction, P and K are facing the same direction. Here also immediate neighbors of Q means L and K are facing the same direction. Immediate neighbors of Q face the same direction. Both the immediate neighbors of M face the same direction. Immediate neighbors of M are facing the same direction. Now P and R are facing the same direction. And here also P and R are facing the same direction. Clear now? Then earlier we have one more information. What is that information here? And R sits third to the right of Q. As R is seated third to the right of Q, now R is here. R sits third to the right of Q. This Q must be away from the center. R sits third to the right of Q. Here R sits third to the right of Q. This Q is facing the center. R sits third to the right of Q. Clear now? Then R sits third to the. Now three persons are facing the same direction. Who are those three persons? Tell me here. L and Q face the same direction as M. L, Q and M are facing the same direction. Here L is away, M is away, Q is away. Here L is away, M is away, but whereas Q is facing towards the center, hence the second case is invalid. Clear now? All these three persons, L, M and Q must face the same direction, and in the second case they are facing different directions, and condition number, case number 2 is invalid. Finally, we are left with only one case. Let's write down this arrangement here. Question numbers 8 to 13. Then question number 14. Now, in this question there are two statements A and B. These statements may either be the independent causes or effects of independent causes or a common cause. One of these statements may be the effect of the other statement as well. Read both the statements carefully and decide which of the following answer choice correctly depicts the relation between these two. As per the statistics, there has been a rise in the number of electric cars in countrywide this year. This year, there is a rise in the sales of these electric cars. Then, and what about even B here? Even B, the oil prices have fallen steeply in countrywide this year and are estimated to stay low for at least 2 more years for now, if not decrease any further. Yes, is there any relation between these two? Now, what could be the reason here? Why this person? Maybe there is a reason because the cost of this one or the pollution. Maybe in order to decrease the pollution, more and more people are going for these electric cars, isn't it? Or the cost of these electric cars could be lesser, isn't it? And there could be n number of causes, and this is the effect. Then coming to the second one, why the oil prices have fallen steeply here? The oil prices. Now, for this one also there could be different reasons. Maybe there is no demand for this oil, or the reasons could be globally the oil prices have come down, isn't it? Hence, these two are also different. Hence, what is your answer here? Both A and B, are these two are causes or effect, or these two are effects of independent causes. Both A and B are effects of independent causes. Now, for event A to happen, there is a different cause, and for event B to happen, there is a different cause. Done? Question number 14. Then 15th one. Now, question number 15 onwards, 15 to 19. Now, it is a floor arrangement, 8 people live on 8 different floors, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 persons are there. These 8 persons are living on 8 different floors. Eight persons living on 8 different floors. T lives on floor number 6. Whatever this T is living on floor number 6. Only one person lives between T and Y. Y can be either on the 8th floor, or T is here. Y can be on the 4th floor. One person between T and Y. W lives on an even number floor. W is an even number floor. W lives immediately below X. W even number floor and lives immediately below X. Hence, what is the possibility for this X and W here? X, W can be either here, W and X can be in these 2 places, or W and X can be in these 2 places. There are 2 possibilities in case 1. Now, in case 2, W is an even number floor immediately below X, and that is the only case. Now, in this one, X and W must be in these 2 places only. Then next one, W lives on an even number floor, W lives immediately below X. Only one person lives between S and Z. How many persons in between S and Z? There must be only one. S lives below the floor on which Z lives. And between Z and S, there must be exactly one. As there must be exactly one between these two Z and S, Z is here, S will be here. Now, in this case, if X is here, W is here, that is one case. Then what is the second case here? Y and T. X and W can be in these 2 places, isn't it? Now, we have taken both the possibilities in this one. Now, Z and S. Now, Z and S, if Z is here, S will be here. Now, in this case, if Z is here, S will be here. These are the only 2 possibilities we have for Z and S. Done? And S lives below the floor on which Z lives. U lives on an odd number floor, but not on the lowermost floor. U lives on an odd number floor, but not on a lower number floor. Hence, U can be here. U lives on an odd number floor. And next one, U lives on an odd number floor, but not on the lowermost floor. And U lives on an odd number floor, U can be here. And here U lives on an odd number floor, but not on this one, U can be here as well, isn't it? Hence, how many possibilities? And T lives on floor number 6, T lives on floor number 6. Next one, only one person lives between T and Y. W lives on an even number floor, W lives immediately below X. W even number floor immediately below X. One person between S and Z. S lives below the floor on which Z lives. S lives below the floor on which Z lives. U lives on an odd number floor, but not on the lowermost floor, isn't it? U lives on an odd number floor, but not on the lowermost. U lives on an odd number floor, but not on the lowermost floor. This case is ruled out because U is living on an even number floor. This case is ruled out because U is living on an even number floor, and finally we are left with this case. Yes, what is the final arrangement here? YU, T, X, W, Z. Then who is the person left over? V is the person left over. And this is how these 8 persons are living on 8 different floors. Then question number 20. Now in this question number 20, an expert recommended the use of pesticide X. Now this expert recommended the use of pesticide X to attract and kill the grasshoppers, which lead to losses worth lakhs of rupees to the farmers every year. Now this expert recommended to use this pesticide X. The produce and the income can be substantially improved by using pesticide X. Which of the following statements does not weaken? Does not weaken means now strengthen the argument. Now in order to strengthen the argument, now we should say that this pesticide X will be very, very useful, isn't it? Now among the given choices, then tell me what about your answer here? Many pesticides with similar compositions have been used by the farmers since last 35 to 40 years. Why these people are using this one? Because there is an advantage with this one, isn't it? They could able to produce more and more. They are getting some profits by using this one. Hence, we have to use this one as well. Are you getting the answer or not? Then let us check out the remaining choices. Pesticide X leaves the soil infertile. There is a disadvantage. Choice 2 is ruled out. And toxins in pesticide X are sustained even after cooking. Even after cooking and food, leading to severe kidney and liver related ailments. It is again a negative. Next, pesticide X also kills insects such as butterflies, bees, which are required for pollination of flowers, thus leading to severe ecological imbalance, isn't it? Now this is again a negative result of this one. And fifth one, grasshoppers develop immunity to pesticide X within a couple of years of its administration, thus rendering it ineffective. This is also ruled out. Finally, we are left with only choice 1. Okay, if you have doubt with the choice 1, then you can check out the remaining choices. Remaining choices are nowhere close to this one. Why most of these people are using the same composition from the last 35 to 40 years? Because they could able to get some good profits with this one. It is being helpful to them, hence they are using this. Question number 20. Then 21 to 23. Now question numbers 21 to 23. Blood relations. Then 24 to 29. Yes, question numbers 24 to 29, please. Now in this question numbers 24 to 29, coded inequalities. Yes. Then next one, 30 to 35. How many of you have done this one? Question numbers 30 to 35. Now in this one, 7 people, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G have seminar on 7 different days of the same week, namely from Monday and ending on Sunday. Now Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Now 7 persons on 7 different days. A, B, C, D, E, F and G have seminar on 7 different days, and each person also likes a different color. Now the colors is also clearly given. Then condition number 1, C likes orange and has a seminar on Friday. Information clearly specified. What is that information here? C likes orange. And she likes orange and has a seminar on Friday. Now Friday and this person likes orange. She likes orange. She likes orange and is on Friday. Only one person has a seminar between C and the one who likes white. C and the one who likes white. Tell me how many persons are there? There is exactly one person. As there is exactly one person and white can be here, that is one possibility. Then what is the other possibility here? C orange, and the other possibility wherein we can have this white is on Wednesday. Clear now? There is only one person between C and the one who likes white. And E has a seminar immediately before the one who likes white. E has a seminar immediately before the one who likes white. E has a seminar immediately before the one who likes white. Next one. And only 3 people have a seminar between E and D. Between E and D, how many persons are there? There are exactly 3 persons. Between E and D, how many persons are there? There are exactly 3 persons. Exactly 3 persons in between E and D. B does not have a seminar on Wednesday. B does not have a seminar on Wednesday. B cannot be here. Now here also B cannot be at this place. B does not have a seminar on Wednesday. The one who likes blue has a seminar immediately after B. Now blue immediately after the one who likes blue, immediately after the one B. Blue is immediately after blue. Then B does not have a seminar on Wednesday. The one who likes blue has a seminar immediately after B. Blue has a seminar immediately after B. As B cannot be here, blue cannot be at this place. Are you following this one or not? And can B be at this place? B cannot be here as well, because if B is here, then what should happen here? It must be followed by blue, which is not possible. B cannot be here, and B cannot be at the last place as well, because if B is here followed by blue, which is not possible, hence B must be on Monday. If B is on Monday and this D likes blue color. Are you following this one or not? Then again coming to this one, B. And B and blue, then where can we take this B and blue here? B is not on Wednesday, this is ruled out. As B cannot be at this place, B cannot be here as well, and B cannot be here as well, and B cannot be here, B. If B is here, then blue must be here, isn't it? B and blue. Next one. The one who likes blue has a seminar immediately after B. Only 3 people have their seminars between the one who likes blue and the one who likes pink. Blue and pink, there must be exactly 3, 1, 2, 3, hence this person must be pink, he likes pink color. Now in this one also, blue and pink, there must be 3, 1, 2, 3. Now here D likes pink color. And the one who likes black has a seminar immediately after the one gray. Black is immediately after the one who likes gray, gray and black. Black is immediately after the one who likes gray. Black is immediately after the one who likes gray. Now this is black, immediately after gray, isn't it? Hence this must be gray. Black is immediately after the one who likes gray. In this one, black and gray must be together, which is not possible. Here there are no 2 vacant places. Here also there are no 2 vacant spaces. The second case is completely ruled out. Now we are left with only the first case. Then the one who likes black has a seminar immediately after the one who likes gray. Neither G nor F likes gray color. Neither G nor F likes gray color, isn't it? And F has a seminar on one of the days after G. S has a seminar on one of the after D, hence G is here. F has a seminar on one of the days after G. F will be here. Then who is the person left over here? A is the person left over, and this A likes gray color. Done with this? Yes, what is the order here? BD, AG, and CEF, and the colors. What are the colors here? Blue, gray, black, orange, pink, white. And what is left over here? Green is left over, isn't it? Green. Hence green must be this B. And this is about question numbers 30 to 35. Then question numbers 36 to 40. Then after this question numbers 31 to 35, 36 to 41. Now in this question numbers 36 to 41, now it is based on input and output. Now in this input and output, tell me what is the information here. Now we have some 6 steps. How many elements are there? 21 secure, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In total we have some 12 elements. How many steps are there? Exactly 6 steps. 6th step is the final output. That means in each step exactly 2 elements are being arranged. Then if you check out here, now input to step 1. Now the highest number 81 is arranged at the first place. First the number at the left hand side, followed by what is the word here, and your highest word you are at the last place. From there onwards 81 shifted to the second place, shifted to the third place in step 3, isn't it? and shifted to the 4th place in step 4 and shifted to the 5th place and finally shifted to the 6th place in steps. From there onwards, this element shifted to the next position. Similarly, your shifted to the 11th position, 10th position, 9, 8, 7th place in further steps. Clear? Now, in the first step, highest number, highest word are arranged at the left and the right hand side respectively. Then in the second step, what happens here? Next word arranged at the left hand side. Next number arranged at the right hand side. Now, here the number and the words are interchanged. Okay? In step 1, number and word. Step 2, word and number. Next one, number and word. Next, word and number and so on. Clear? Next one, with and 76. And further with shifted to the next place and so on, 76 shifted to the next place and so on. Number, word, next, number, next is word, next is number, next is word. Here started with word, number, word, number, word, number. All these elements are arranged at the last places and further they were shifted to left and the right hand side places. Done with this? All these 5 questions are based on the same logic followed in this. 6 questions. Unlike the previous set of questions where all the elements were arranged from left hand side, words at place and numbers at place. Here combination of number and word and they were interchangeable for each and every step. 36 to 41. Then 42 to 46. Now, in this question numbers 42 to 46, now these questions are based on data sufficiency. Now, in this data sufficiency, is J the grandfather of T? What is the question here? Is J the grandfather of T? Now, we need to identify whether J is the grandfather of T or not. Condition number 1, M is the mother of S and T. M is the mother of these 2 persons, S and T can be written like this, and L is the father of S, L is the father of S, that is L is the husband of M, and K is the mother-in-law of L. K is the mother-in-law of L means L's wife's mother is K. K is the mother-in-law of L. K is married to J. K is married to J. K is a female and J is a male. Then is J the grandfather of T or not? Yes. T's mother is M, mother's father is J. Hence J is the grandfather of T. Hence we got this one with the help of condition number 1 alone. Then now condition number 2. Now in this condition number 2, tell me what is given in this one? M and L are married. M and L are married can be written like this. And L has only 2 daughters. L is having how many daughters? 2 daughters. L is having 2 daughters, S and T. S is 1 and T is the other. L is having 2 daughters. M is the daughter of J. M is the daughter of J. Now this M is the daughter of J. As M is the daughter of J, tell me whether J is the grandfather of T or not. The gender of this J is not known. If J is a male, J is the grandfather. Then we will get the answer. Or if J is a female, J is a grandmother. Then also we will get the answer because the question is about is. Clear? As the gender of this person is not known, 2 alone is not sufficient, only 1 alone is sufficient. Choice 1 is the answer. Question number 42, choice 1. Then coming to question number 43. Now in this 43, what is the information here? And this is based on coding and decoding. In the given code language, what is the code to the word most? Now 1 alone, condition number 1 alone, most of the time is coded as and of the regular time. Of the regular time, tell me what are the words which are common in the first statement. Most of the time, here of the time. Of the time are common. 3 words are common, 3 codes are common, 1 code will be left over and 1 word most is left over, 1 code will be left over and the code for most can be identified or not? Yes, 1 alone is sufficient. Here in the data sufficiency, we are not bothered about what the answer is. Then coming to condition number 2, most people make it and it most special though. It and most, here it and most. 2 words are common, 2 codes will be common and the code to the word most cannot be identified, isn't it? Because 2 words are common. Hence only 1 alone is sufficient. Choice please. Choice 3 is the answer. Now question number 43, it is choice 3. Then 44. Now question number 44, how many people stand between N and B in a straight line of 9 people? How many people are there? There are some 9 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. there are 9 people. How many people in between N and B? J stands at the extreme right end of the line. Condition number 1, J is at the extreme right end of the line. Only 2 people between J and F. F will be here. And B stands exactly between U and F. As B stands exactly between U and F, and only 3 people stand between K and B. N is an immediate neighbor of K. Then are we getting the answer or not? Now in this one, now condition number 1, if you take J stands, only 2 people between J and F. B stands exactly between U and F. B stands exactly between U and F. This is one possibility. Then what is the other possibility here? F at this place, J is here. B stands exactly between U and B. This is another possibility, isn't it? Then only 2 people stand between J and F, and at the same time B stands exactly between U and F. Only 3 people between K and B. Only 3 people between K and 1, 2, 3. 3 people, 1, 2, 3, K will be here. And in this case, tell me how many are there? Only 3 people between K and B. 1, 2, 3, K will be at this place. Only 3 people between K and B. N is an immediate neighbor of K. As N is an immediate neighbor of K, N can be here. N can be either here or here. Are you getting a unique answer? No, 1 alone is not sufficient. Then coming to condition number 2, 9 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And K stands at the extreme left end of the line. Only 1 person between K and R. And R stands exactly between N and U. R stands exactly between N and U, N R U, or N R U. R stands exactly between N and U. Only 3 people between N and F. Only 3 people between N and F. If you take N at this place, U will be here. Or K, U, R, N. This is the second possibility. Now according to the second 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. K stands at the extreme left end, only 1 person between K and R. R stands exactly between N and U. Only 3 people between N and F. 3 people between N and F, 1, 2, 3, F will be here. 3 people between N and F, 1, 2, 3, F will be here. 3 people between N and F. Next one. And B is an immediate neighbor of F. As B is an immediate neighbor of F, B can be either here or here. B is an immediate neighbor of F, B can be here or here. Are we getting a unique answer here? How many people are in between N and B cannot be identified clearly. Hence 1 alone is not sufficient, 2 alone is not sufficient, then by combining these two. If you combine these two, then what are the possibilities we can have? J stands at the extreme right end. We are taking condition number 2 into condition number 1. J stands at the extreme right end of this one. As J is at the extreme right end of this one, hence J must be here. If J is here, B must be at this place. Isn't it? J stands extreme right. Only 2 people between J and F. 2 people between J and F, this case is completely ruled out because J and F are adjacent to each other. 2 people between J and F. Next one. B stands exactly between U and F. B is exactly between U and F. Hence B must be here. B cannot be here. B stands exactly between U and F. And only 3 people between K and B. 3 people between K and B. N is an immediate neighbor of K. We have taken that one as well. Then what is the question here? How many people are there in between N and B? There are 2 people between N and B. Are we getting the answer or not? Hence by combining these 2 statements, we can able to determine the answer, that is 2 people in between N and R. Both the statements are required. The data in both the statements together are necessary, that is choice 1. Question number 44, choice 1 is the answer. Then question number 45, in which year was Sania born? Yes, tell me in which year was Sania born? Sania's cousin correctly remembers that she was born after 82 but before 89. Sania's cousin after 82 but before 89, it could be either 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. 87 and 88, isn't it, on any one of these 6 years. But before 89, and the number of years in which she was born was an even number. Number of year in which she was born in an even number, hence all these were ruled out. Hence either 84, 86 or 88, there are 3 possibilities, even number. Done? Then coming to the second one, Sania's aunt correctly remembers that she was born after 84 but before 90. After 84 before 90, it could be 85, 86, 87, 88 and 89. 89. Then, but before 90, and the year in which she was born was a leap year. Leap year means among these. Leap year, 85 is not a leap year, 86, 87, 88 is the only year which is a leap year. Hence, what is your answer here? Only 2 alone is sufficient. Only 2 alone is sufficient, that is given in choice 4. Hence, 45, choice 4 is the answer. The data in 2 alone is sufficient. 45, choice 4. Then 46. Now, in this question number 46, tell me what is the information here among students. 5. Who is the shortest? Now, 5 persons are there, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Among these 5 persons, tell me who is the shortest. Yes, any answer to this one? Among these 5 persons, who is the shortest? And E is taller than C. E is taller than whom? Taller than C, but shorter than A. E is taller than C, but shorter than A. A, E, C is the order. A is not the tallest. And B is taller than C. B is taller than C. Are you getting the answer or not? A is not the tallest. A can be here or A can be here. There are 2 possibilities. A, E and C. And next one, A is not the tallest. B is taller than C. B is taller than C. Now, B is taller than C. You can write B is taller than C at this place. And again, in this one also, we are getting 2 different possibilities. B is taller than C. B can be either here or B can be here. Then who is the person here? Are you getting the answer? Then E is taller than C, but shorter than A. A is not the tallest, and B is taller than C. As B is taller than C, B can be either at this place or B can be here. Isn't it? Then who is the other person left over here? D is the other person left over. Hence, either B or D can be at the first place. Are you following this one or not? Because the word immediate is not given. As the word immediate is not given, we cannot directly take this one. Then, condition number 2, A is taller than only 3 people. As A is taller than only 3 people, A must be at this place. As A is taller than only 3 people, C is shorter than both A and E. C is shorter than both A and E. This is the answer. Then, 1 alone is not sufficient, 2 alone is not sufficient. Then by combining these 2. Tell me, by combining these 2, are we getting the answer or not? Now, how many persons are there? 5 persons are there, isn't it? As 5 persons are there, now the question is about what? Now the question is about the shortest, isn't it? As the question is about the shortest, then now in this one, condition number 1, E is taller than C, but shorter than A, isn't it? Out of this A, B, C, D and E, E is taller than C, but shorter than A. That means A cannot be the shortest, E cannot be the shortest. Then A is not the tallest. A is not the tallest. B is taller than C. As B is taller than C, then what happened to this one? B also cannot be the shortest. Then who can be the shortest? Either C or D is the shortest. Are you getting the answer or not? Now the question is about the shortest person, either C or D. Then coming to the second one, now A, E and C is given. Now in this one, either C can be the shortest, B can be the shortest, D can be the shortest. 1 alone is not sufficient, 2 alone is not sufficient. By combining these 2, then A cannot be the shortest, E cannot be the shortest. Then B, C and D, out of which here C or D, here also C or D can be the shortest. By combining these 2 also, either C or D can be the shortest person. No information given between C and D who is taller than whom. Hence, the data even in both the statement is also not sufficient. Hence, 46, what is the answer you got? Choice 4 is the answer. 46, choice 4. Done with this? Then 47. Now question number 47 and 48. Tell me what is the answer here, 47 and 48. Now question number 47. Now Rahul thoroughly read the book as told by his professor. As told by his professor. As according to him. According to him means according to the professor. Anyone who read that book would definitely understand the concept of cognitive dissonance completely. According to this professor, those who read the book can definitely understand the concept clearly. Then, according to the professor, then which of the following can be the inference that can be drawn, isn't it? Now we need to find out the inference that can be drawn. Then tell me what is your answer here? According to the professor, Rahul has now clearly understood the concept or not? Yes, because those who have read this book will clearly understand this one. One definitely be drawn. Then Rahul's professor also has himself read the book. Whether Rahul's professor has read the book or not, that is not clearly known, isn't it? Hence, what is your answer here? Only one alone can be inferred, 47. Then 48, now question number 48, the translation of the most famous book. 48, the translation of what? The most famous English book by the author Anand Rathore into other languages did not earn as many accolades as by the original book. Then, again it comes under inference, the topics on which Anand Rathore writes have become outdated now. Why it has not become easy discussing about this one? Now we need to derive something from this one, isn't it? And the second, any book which is translated, here he is talking about all the books, no information about the remaining books, that is also ruled out. Then what is your answer here? Neither 1 nor 2 can be translated. Done? And this is about 48. Then question number 49 and 50. Now in this 49 and 50, what is the information here? And these two questions are based on directions. B is 17 meters to the south of A. A is here. And B is how many meters? 17 meters. B is 17 meters to the south of A. C is 9 meters to the west of B. C is 9 meters to the west of B. Now this is C, 9 meters to the west of B. C is 9 meters to the west of B. D is 7 meters to the north of C. D is 7 meters to the north of C. D is here. And what is the distance here? This is just 7 meters. D is 7 meters to the north of C. E is 21 meters to the east of D. E is 21 meters. 21 meters means now this is 7 and 9 and this will be how much? 12. This is 12 and 9. And D is, E is 21 meters to the east of D. This is E. And A is 12 meters to the west of F. A is 12 meters to the west of F. Now A and F. Now this is how many meters? A is 12 meters. Hence E and F. What is the distance between these two? Now the total distance between A and B is how much? 17. Out of which C is how much? C and D is, this is 7. This must be 10. Now the distance between E and F must also be 10 meters. Done with this? Then coming to question number 49. If a person walks 10 meters north from point D, from point D this person walked how many meters? 10 meters. Then takes a right turn, which are the following points would he reach first? Tell me which are the following points he reaches first? A, that is choice 1. Question number 49, choice 1 is the answer. 50, point C is in which direction with respect to F? C is with respect to F. From F this is south and this is west and south and west, southwest, southwest, choice 5. Now this is about paper number 56, question numbers 1 to 50. The next one, yes, any number series questions are there in this? No number series? Fine. Now this is the end of this reasoning session.